Guys, we also wanted to remind you of our partnership with Double Rifle Society. If you're a real safari rifle enthusiast, these are your guys. They have a great community of guys who are all passionate about all safari weapons. And also don't forget about our free giveaway for 2K buffalo in Zimbabwe with Dalton and York Safaris. We're very proud to partner with Double Rifle Society. We look forward to a great future with them, and we look forward to hunting with you.
Reload, shoot him in the shoulder.
We're looking forward to the next couple of weeks because it should be action-packed. We've got quite a bit of stuff to hunt. We're doing the Quatex, Hippo, Croc, hopefully a tuskless and a buffalo. There's 6 guys in the group, so yeah, there's a few buffalo going down and some plainsgame, and yeah, and then from there we're going to head down to the lower Zambezi and go do some tiger fishing and sightseeing for 3 days, and then all the way up north to Zambia, to the Shiwangandu in Muchinga province, and we've got some Sititunga on license, the Kafui Lechues, Pukus, and a couple of other little critters, the blue dikers and stuff. So yeah, we're hopefully going to have action-packed couple of weeks, so looking forward to it.
Big bulls. They must have killed each other. Ooh, that's a big bull. They must have killed each other. Okay, well, yeah, we started off our first morning here. We just got onto some hippos. Unfortunately, they ran back into the water. So yeah, we're going to look around. There's a lot of hippo here, so hopefully we get a shot on the next one. Just all try stay together close. Which one is this? This one right in front here. There.
Yeah, just dig it with the ears, yeah?
Yeah.
Now it's gone down.
Let's go forward a little bit more. Okay. This one looking at us now. So just underneath the ear. Wait for it to come out enough. There, so it's enough now. Just underneath the ear. But you've hit it.
Hit, yeah.
We're gonna have to shoot it some more because it's just stunned, eh? That's it.
That's it.
Now the tricky part. Pierre heads across the water to take a look at the big bull.
Oh, giant bull! Giant bull.
Now we have to get it to mainland. It's too shallow to float across. We try a boat, which does help a little bit. So now we're left with one option. We've got to get in there to push and pull the bull around the island and to mainland.
Oh, but it's a big hippo, huh? The teeth on this one is the big ones.
Bearing in mind, these guys, although they live on the lake, they're not strong swimmers at all and get nervous. We managed to get around the first island where we shot from and tried going straight from there to mainland.
Yeah, Hippo.
Unfortunately, it got shallower and the ball was too heavy to float. So we had to get into deep water where it dropped off and then floated to the end. But the guys couldn't do it alone as they got nervous with the deeper water. So I stayed on the Hippo lifting while the guys pulled as hard as they could. And in the meantime, P was getting the car and the rope ready to pull it out. And the teamwork paid off. Everyone safe and a beautiful bull.
Camera man. Thank you.
Yeah, so Renee's shots hit it over there. It should have got the bottom of the brain, but it obviously just went underneath it, and that's why the Hippo was rolling and carrying on the way it did. Probably half an inch higher, and that would have been the brain, because that's the exact shot that one wants over there. 9, 10, 11 sticking out, so it's around 30 to 31 inches of tusk. A really good one's like 24, so 30 is huge. Yeah, so we got our great Hippo bull here, and we're busy recovering all the meat. We're going to be using that for some crocodile bait. So yeah, let's see what happens with the crocodile.
Good. It's my hippo.
So my cousin Ross and I formed Untamed Knife Company, handmade by ourselves for the avid hunter and outdoorsman. Lifetime warranty, free of shipping, each knife meticulously handmade and designed to withstand all the elements of the outdoors and to represent this beautiful continent that we love so much. Every second month we're going to be dropping a limited edition of our Dangerous 6 series, each representing the Dangerous 6, your leopard, lion, buffalo, hippo, croc and elephant. And to celebrate that, we are giving away a free safari to Zimbabwe for 2 buffalo, completely free. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you want to enter, go check out our website, put your name down, again completely for free. And also put in your email so you don't ever miss a knife drop. Again, these are limited editions, each coming out every month or second month.
So obviously Vaughan and I are really keen to bring this to market, not just because we want to sell knives, but really we want to give people a chance and a taste of Zimbabwe, a taste of Africa. You know, growing up in the bush, being able to experience it here all of our lives, we've been privileged. Not many people have that privilege, but now you can have maybe just a little bit of that. Obviously this knife is going to be it's been entirely designed and made here in Zimbabwe, and we're using Zimbabwean materials, Zimbabwean woods, and it's made with that in mind as well. It's of course also made for hunters, by hunters. So thanks very much for watching this, guys. We're super chuffed with your support. If you do want to support us in the industry that we're in, then please check out the website. A lot of custom knives are going to be dropped there, so just keep your eyes on for the next drop.
We're going to chuck out some hippo meat here and tie it up onto one of these stumps, and then we're just going to leave it overnight and see. Probably come and sit for crocs here tomorrow. We've seen a few big ones lying out around the area, so we're just getting the crocodiles adjusted to the fact that there's meat here. It will all be gone. Yeah, when we sit in the blind, yeah. What was that? Hey, that's a mushengwenya, that one there. Yeah. Ah, that's a big one. If it's gonna go out the water now, we'll chire it. Ah, let's go and get my binos on. It looks like a lot of hyenas came here as well, but the crocs have been. You can see the slides.
Hey, Puma from there. I want to see if that Ngwenya comes out. That looks like quite a big one, yeah. Ah, it's gone back in.
So we got back to our hippo and crocodile spot from yesterday where we put a bait down and shot that hippo. And we've just seen a really big croc there. So we've just come up to the end of the floodplain here just to chop some trees and build a blind. And we'll sit and see if this big croc can come out.
We're good. Night.
So we're thinking our wind is going across to our left here, so we're going to set up the blind here where the marabou's are now is where the bait's going to be. And our wind's going there, the crocs are coming in from the deeper water, so I think this will work. Let's see.
Crocodile hunting. What are we doing at the moment here? We're building a blind.
And I asked Renee, you cannot distinguish gender on a croc.
Males are much bigger.
Okay, so that's how you say it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a male that we should.
Yeah, you'll see. It really doesn't take long for the scavengers to move in. They're hungry, and as nervous and wary as they are of the water, they move in for their share. And it doesn't take long for the lizards to move in. First the small ones, then the bigger ones, then our one.
And then everyone start keeping still and no big movements, because once the croc knows that we're in here, they'll never come out.
We're waiting for our opportunity, but until our croc is clear of the other ones, there's nothing we can do but wait and hope. Unfortunately, after hours of sitting, he never gave us the opportunity. He had his full and left. So Pierre already had a backup plan and another bait site.
Now it looks like we have got some serious storms around us at the moment, and tomorrow apparently we are definitely in for some rain, but it's fine if it's just going to pour down on us for an hour and stop. We're happy with that. We can still carry on and kill things.
Right, so here is our new blind setup. This is where I will go here, and on that point over there is where we're going to put the bait now. There's big forecast for rain over the next 3-4 days, and I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but up there there's a rainstorm just in the distance.
That's it. Well done. Yep, I know. Nearly. Nice Duggar boy impala. Well done.
Nice one?
Yeah?
How do you see?
The width of the horns straight away.
This.
They're facing up and almost out, you see?
Yeah.
So if they're facing in,
Yeah.
we young ram.
Okay.
So straight away we've got the age there, and then if you look,
Yeah.
you get the long sweep back and then it goes up. Often like that one we saw just now, just went like this and went up there. It doesn't go back and then up.
And how old would an animal like this be?
He's gonna be 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that's a good age.
Good mature.
He's a Duggar boy, he's by himself, he's not with the herd.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are waiting for this rain to stop, and then hopefully it dries out quickly, and then we're going to get moving. But at the moment we are sitting, twiddling our thumbs and drinking coffee.
Let me clever.
That night and into the morning of the next day, that weather rolled in, and we had no choice but to sit it out.
We all in the black cotton soil and that stuff we're just gonna go. There's some fresh elephant tracks. Why don't we go look for a tuskless at least? And then we wait for it to dry out a bit more before we try to get to the crop line here. There's lots of tracks here. So there must be a tuskless in there, surely. Yeah, let's go and try.
Jeg har prøvet at være på jagt her.
Ej, hvor fedt.
Okay, men... Og var det inde og lede efter? Jeg gik 7 jeg startede med 1, og så...
And you went to lay down after. And look at as we were going now positively. He was about to stand up and come.
Så var vi inde og skyde efter. Jeg var inde her, så... Breaker vi frem og først så følger vi den anden, der var 2.
Right, so it's about 3 in the afternoon now, and we are back at our spot we put the bait at yesterday, and we have just seen a whole bunch of crocs over here, and 2 big ones right here, and another big one right here. So the big crocs are definitely around. We're going to get into the blind now, and we'll wait. Hopefully we manage to connect, and I'm pretty positive that's going to happen.
Young crocs eating all the bait. Pierre just said another big one is coming. Remember to squeeze the trigger, eh? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's perfect right now.
Shoot it in the shoulder, behind the shoulder.
Go again, go again.
Keep watching it, keep watching it. Put one more in its neck, but take your time now. Take your time, don't rush, take your time. That's it. Well done. Monster croc.
I'm recording, eh?
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
That's a big croc. Look at that thing. Jeez. That's a big croc. Well done, Renee. Good shooting.
Thanks.
So they're just like any reptile, they move around after they're dead. So also your shots are not, what do you call it, spinal shots. So it takes some time for it to die. So we might need to put one into its heart lungs there just to finish it. And you're going to shoot it right there.
This one or yours?
You can use mine if you like. That's it.
Can you explain to me that reptile, what you just said, that reptile thing?
You know, so like a snake, you can chop off its head and then it still carries on moving for hours
And
afterwards.
it's nothing to do with nerves or anything?
No. Yesterday we set up a blind and put out a bait for some crocodile. But yeah, it just didn't work out. We had other crocs in front of our male that we wanted. And things eventually didn't work out. So our plan was to come and give it another go today. But unfortunately, we had a huge storm during the night and we weren't able to get out until after lunch today. But anyway, we had our blind built from yesterday and we came and we sat just after lunch and the croc started pulling in. It took a bit of time, about 45 minutes to an hour before this big guy came in. And he came out straight away, started eating and could just see the length and girth on him. And I said to Renee, that's our croc. And he did a brilliant shot on it and this is the result. Fantastic crocodile, well done Renee.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Thanks, man. Two of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we just, we put the bait up yesterday, they fed. So we went and sat this evening and we hadn't sent the car away 15 minutes, not even 10 minutes, there they were.
I'm feeling great. But I also think, actually, I know we're killing animals, but today we did a good thing. They both got snares around the neck, and the one is just about to cut one of the veins. So it's, we had a great experience, and for sure Mike is professional.
That's him. Well done again.
Thank you.
Well, we're getting the head of our buffalo and then we are heading back to camp. And then we're going to quickly go and try and see if we can get a hyena off one of the baits that Mike put out a couple of days ago.
Oh, it slided on this other side. When I tried to engage in a low gear, I failed. So this is the
Land Cruiser, ladies and gentlemen.